is Tulu again with Bleeding Edge Youth. How's everybody doing? Okay, technically I'm not supposed to be posting this just yet. This wasn't even the next topic that we had to discuss. But I heard something on a podcast yesterday and I thought, whoops, this is really urgent. I needed to talk about this with you guys. And I really need you guys to respond. Okay. So by now you're thinking, what is she talking about? What is this topic that is so urgent? Honestly, I know that not all of you, the teens are not going to go to the ballot to vote or anything. And this is not a political statement that I'm trying to make. Trust me. It stemmed from it. I heard some things that has political implications. But really, it's for you guys. It's for my young adults and my teens out there. And so finally, what am I talking about? I'm talking about marijuana versus alcohol. Yeah? Marijuana versus alcohol. How are we even comparing those two things? What are we talking about here? Alright, so the conversation I heard that got me into this was people trying to justify. So some states, we're in the political era, right? We're about to vote for who becomes the next president of the United States. In some states, there's going to be a vote for marijuana on the ballot. They're actually going to have it on the ballot to legalize it or not to legalize it at state levels. Some states already have it legalized. So the discussion was about, well, how is it impacting people? Is it better? And what made my eyes really go big was the justification people were giving to it, that actually marijuana is better than alcohol. I would rather be friends with someone who's taking marijuana over someone who's taking alcohol. Hello, they are both substances you are not supposed to be dealing with. You are not supposed to be sticking your fingers into these substances. They both affect your mental status. They both affect your judgment. You can be high on both, or low is what I would call it actually. Now, so get this clear. I don't care about how you want to vote if you're able to vote. I really don't care about the legalization of it. What I care about is your understanding of these substances. These are drugs, period. Alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, you're not supposed to be doing either of them. Okay, let's put this into perspective. Now we're talking about, yeah, it's safer. What do you mean by that? It's safer, really? Have you attempted to give someone who has a mental health issue marijuana and tell me how safe it is? Now, do you know what the implications of these are? Once this is legalized, again, I am not talking about it being legalized or not. I'm just trying to paint a picture here for you to be able to think and talk about it, and talk about it from the right mind. Once this is legalized, do you know you can have edibles of it? You go to the store, you're buying brownies with marijuana in it, as in, what? High brownies? Or high candy? I don't know what you want to call it, but it has marijuana in it. But here's the deal. You're telling me that it's fine. I know. For some people, they're just thinking about the medical aspect of it. Yes, there's the medical usage of it. Especially people that have cancer, chronic pain. I've heard, never used it before, that it helps with the pain. Whereas that might be authentic. But do you know what the fight really is? And it's that, well, since alcohol is not illegal, people are free to take alcohol, which is wrecking their lives all the time. People are getting picked up for DUI, relationships are breaking because of alcohol, marriages, okay, that's beyond you a little bit, but parents break up because of simple alcohol. Yup. Okay, now you're saying marijuana is better than that. Do you know where it's going with this? Do you know people with issues with their mental health, which is due to no fault of theirs? Do you know what it does to them? Now think about it in terms of, they are like you too. They have a social life. They want to make friends. They want to belong. They go to clubs and parties. They want to know what social substance to use. And for people that they already do not actually have the manifestation of the mental health issue, which, I get it, it's okay. Now imagine them getting exposed. Oh, let me give you another one that might interest you. Or your little 4-year-old baby brother or sister going to the store and just happen to pick the brownies with marijuana in it. Just took 2 of those. You know how the kids can just grab something and then show mommy the wrap later? Think about what will happen to that child. Okay, so back to you. That's just something for you to think about. But back to you. All I need you to do is know that these substances is not a matter of one being better than the other. Yes, again, another discussion is, well, because it's illegal, certain people or certain people of color or whatever, they being caught with it is a lot of legal implications and everything. And to alleviate that, is it really worth it though? Is it worth it? Because what we know now is what the advantages are. But what you don't realize is the people that are telling you or proposing whether it be legalized or not, it's not because of the medical use of it. No. Some people, yeah, maybe genuinely that's what they're thinking about. But guess what? This is bigger than you can think about. It's much bigger. There's the pharmaceutical companies that are thinking it might botch their own market. There are people thinking about it in terms of money that they can make from it. There are people thinking about it in terms of a lot of things other than the simple things that you're thinking about. And please stop lying to yourself and stop letting anybody lie to you that it's safer. Yeah, technically it's safer, but we don't know where this is going yet. The same way tobacco was safe before it was legalized. Think about those people with lung cancer that would never come out of it. Think about those people with laryngeal cancer. Go look up what that is. Or people that would never speak again because they have permanent tracheostomy and all of that funky stuff in place. Think about those, and think about the people that alcohol is messing up the lives of their dads, their moms, their brothers, their sisters, and they never come out of it. So I just want you to get this conversation going. Talk to me. I need you guys to talk to me. We're on Facebook. Go to Bleeding Edge Youth on Facebook. That's our forum. Ask whatever questions. Pass your comments. Bring your friends on that forum and get this conversation started. We're at Bleeding Edge 16 on Twitter. We're on Instagram, Bleeding Edge Youth. Talk to us somewhere, okay? This is about marijuana and alcohol and whatever hard substances out there, and you making the right decision for yourself when you're faced with it, not a political decision. All right? I don't care if you want to vote for it or not, but know that it's about you and your mind and your health. All right, I guess we'll talk later. I'm expecting those messages and notes and your conversations. Again, it's Tolu on Bleeding Edge Youth. You're making me Bleeding Edge Youth. See you later.